Hey there, treasure hunters! Get ready for jaw-dropping stories of hidden gems, million-dollar paintings, and magical stones. From backyards to kitchens, surprises are everywhere. Let's dive into these amazing tales of incredible things found in abandoned buildings. Meet San Nino Laser, a regular guy who was digging in Tanzania in June 2020. Guess what he found? Two big shiny stones, and not just any stones, they were tanzanite. These aren't your ordinary rocks. Tanzanite is super special because you can only find it in one place in the whole world, Tanzania. Now here comes the crazy part. San Nino sold these stones for a huge $3.4 million. That's like finding a hidden treasure. And guess what's even cooler? People think that by 2040 we might run out of tanzanite to find, so these rocks are like golden ticket. The biggest tanzanite stone found before weighed 7 pounds, which is like a small dog. But San Nino stones? Well, they were huge. One weighed 12 pounds and the other 20 pounds. So who's ready to dig for more treasure? Hit that subscribe button and start digging with us. Imagine walking in your backyard and finding a box of shiny gold coins. This isn't a fairy tale, by the way. It actually happened to a couple in Sierra Nevada, California in 2013. They found vintage American gold coins worth a whopping $10 million. Guess how old these coins were? They were made between 1847 and 1894. That's like really old. What's even cooler is that the coins were worth more than $25,000 just at face value. This is the biggest gold find in the United States ever. The story gets even wilder. They found these gold coins in rusty cans near a tree. Who left them there? It's still a mystery. But what do you do when you find such a treasure? This smart couple reached out to Kagan's Incorporated, a coin expert company. Kagan's helped them sell most of the coins on Amazon. But guess what? The couple kept some coins as special memories of their amazing find. A long time ago, a lady in Paris, France bought a religious painting. She loved it so much she hung it right in her kitchen, but because it was so close to the stove, over time it got all greasy and looked old. By 2019, she thought of throwing it away, but her grandson said, "Wait, let's see if it's worth anything." Now hold on tight. They found out that this kitchen painting was actually made by a super famous Italian artist named Cimabue or Ceni di Pepo. He painted it in the year 1280. Here's where it gets crazier. There are only 10 paintings by Cimabue in the entire world, and this kitchen painting was one of them. Can you imagine that? But even though it was a bit greasy and old, experts said it was priceless. In the end, the family sold it, and guess how much they got? A huge $40 million. Do you know what quartz is? It's a shiny rock that people look for in mines, and there's a famous place in Jesseville, Arkansas where they dig for it called Coleman's Quartz Mine. But guess what happened in 2018? They found the biggest quartz ever. Imagine a rock as long as a car, approximately 8 feet long, and it's super heavy too, like as much as 10 big fridges combined, which is about 2,000 pounds. This giant quartz is the coolest thing they found at the mine since they started digging there in the 1940s, and if they sell it, it could fetch well over $3.5 million. The mine wants to sell it all in one piece. They don't want to break this shiny rock, so they're waiting for someone who has lots of money and really wants this giant quartz. In 2006, a man named Dave Trachta was looking around his late dad's house in Sandgate, Vermont. He found something super cool hidden behind a fake wall, a painting by a famous artist, Norman Rockwell. But here's where it gets wild. The same painting was already hanging in a museum in Massachusetts. So, what's going on? Dave thinks that back in 1960, his dad, Don Trachta, who was also an artist, bought the real painting for just $900. During a tough time with his wife, Don made a copy of the painting and kept the real one hidden. He then gave that copy to the museum. Pretty sneaky, right? When experts checked down Dave's painting, they said, "Yep, this is the real deal." And you won't believe how much it sold for. A gobsmacking $15.4 million. That makes it one of the most expensive Norman Rockwell paintings ever sold. Wow. From shiny rocks to million-dollar paintings, treasures are hiding right under our very noses. Always keep your eyes open, as you never know what you might discover next. Remember, the world is full of surprises.